Well, that was embarrassing. It got a little blank screeny for a moment. uh my bad. My bad, my bad, my bad. You guys know how things happen. All right. Let me full screen project onto my main monitor. Now I can just look right at you. Hey, it's been a little bit. My bad. It's 11:11. Make a wish though. My wish is that everything goes my way. All right, that's what I'm gonna go with. How have you guys been? Fuck. All right, I'm terribly sorry. I did not stream the past couple days. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I've been busy. God, I really want to show you guys. I don't know. Can I show you? I can't. I want to, but I can't. I'm sorry. I can't show you, but I really want to. Just know that. All right. It's it has to do with the new model. All right. And then on top of that, I've also been doing a lot of stuff at my place. My grandparents, they needed a hand with doing some painting, so that's what I've been doing. What is happening with my preview over here? All right, cool. So I've been at my grandparents. As you guys know, I was doing like demo work over there and some renovation stuff. Like we were like reframing some walls, like changing a doorway, a bunch of random stuff, right? And so she needed me to come over and paint. So I've been doing that. And then I'd get home and it's like, okay, you got to go do this. You got to go work on that. You got to build this thing. And it's been a little busy. I'm not going to lie. It's been really busy. Today I had to go and unload like a huge trailer and get all the garbage out of it and throw that into a bin. So that was, but I get a trailer out of the deal, so I'm not going to complain. It's just a dump trailer. It's not like an actual like camping trailer or anything. That'd be really cool, but it's not. Really hope that my audio is okay. It looks to be fine. It really does. But I'm always rely on you guys for that one, because you guys know a little bit better. But everyone that is here, thank you for stopping by. Tonight's stream title might throw you off a little bit, but I don't know. There's things that we should talk about. I feel like there's things that we should talk about. So I want to talk about. I don't know if I'm going to quite do that yet. As you guys can see, the donation goal has changed from the cult tax, which was $5, which I thought was really funny, but we're going to do an emote overhaul. And the reason that I want to do it as a community fundraiser thing, as opposed to just doing a straight payout, the government still owes me just under $2,000, and they haven't paid me yet. So I'm like, oh, well, that's not good. So I can't really rely on that, which is great because most of that was going to be my bills for like the next like half year. So yay. Not good, not fun, but whatever. I'm still looking for part-time whatever. And it be what it be. But I think that we should discuss a few things. I'm sure some of you guys that follow me on Twitter probably already saw. I was a little bit excited about a debut. If you saw it in the Discord, I was like, guys, don't panic, it's happening. I was having a good time. All right, it was a good day. It was a fantastic day. Everyone knows that Samiko Saba, he debuted. All right, and for those that don't know, that's Gargura, also known as Senzawa, and it was amazing. Like, it was a great stream. I think actually the only stream I've sat through from beginning to end and was like active in and can remember actually being there for like the entire thing, that wasn't just like a friend be like, hey, can you come like lurk? And I'm like, yeah, I can lurk, no big deal, right? I'll like throw my input when I hear them talk to me or whatever. That's about it. But this is like a chat I was actually active in. Now that you could see it, 200,000 people showed up, actually over 200,000. So the chat broke a lot. It was funny. It was really funny. I'm not gonna lie. But I feel like, what was it, Dexerto that made a tweet about it, about the Gargura Saba thing, and it's just, there's so many normies that started watching it or started looking into VTubers, right? And there's the tourists, right? And that's why I titled the stream I did of Gaslight and Gatekeep, because these normies and these tourists are gaslighting the hell out of everybody, being like, oh man, we've been here the whole time. I was a huge fan of Gargura. I can't believe she would do such a thing. It's like, you know that she's a very like open lolicon, right? Like most people in Hololive are. It's just the Western world that seems to have an issue with it because it's just people, right? So it's like, let's you know, let's gatekeep this a little bit, all right? Like, our hobbies should not be defined by other people, all right? Like, we shouldn't let other people come in and tell us what our communities are supposed to be like. Because anyone that knows anything about VTubing knows that, like, I would say 90% of VTubing started because of lollies. Like, 90%. Like, think about, like, a VTuber. Realistically. Your first thoughts generally are going to be the top ones that are the most popular. Not always, right? But Gargura was the #1 VTuber for a very long time. It's not a surprise that when she, you know, went to her new life account, she's also going to be a lolly. Considering that before she was Gargura, she was Senzawa, who was also a lolly. It's like, girl went for the triple threat. All right. She hit 1 million subscribers already on the Samiko Saba account, which is crazy. So congrats to her. But Senzawa had 1 million subs. Gold play button. Gargura, 1 million subs. Gold play button. Saba has already had 1 million subs. Triple threat. All right. She went for the Trinity. All right. She got all 3 gold play buttons. Now, people saying that, like, oh, man, well, she looks like an actual child. If your first thought is looking at an anime character and thinking child, when it's not just, like, actively saying, hey, this is a child, such as, you know, I don't know, any anime, there's very easy to distinguish the difference between a lolly and a actual child, because they're designed very differently. And that's why I'm saying we need to gatekeep. We need to gatekeep a little bit. All right. Because if we don't, who the hell made me rainbow? It's Dante. Of course it's Dante. What up, Dante? Right? If we don't, like, gatekeep this a little bit, like, our communities are just going to get raided by all these normies and all these tourists that are just going to entirely infiltrate things and just make it look bad. Like, they're going to, how do I want to phrase this? Here's the easy way of putting it. The vast majority of people on Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it, that are like, oh my God, this is PDF file, right? You are predators because of lollies. Almost always get outed for having CP on their computer or actually going after them in real life. So it's like, little weird that you seem to be projecting your problems. And, like, it's just like a shitty ex-girlfriend that was like, oh, I only cheated on you because I thought you were cheating on me. It's like, yeah, that's you projecting. All right. It's projection. It's all these people end up doing. So we need to really gatekeep this. Like, I'm getting so sick of it, man. They're tourists. All right. Like, oh no, a lolly. It's almost like the vast majority of the popular VTubers are lollies. I'm sorry, off the top of your head, name 5 popular male VTubers. Go ahead. You can't do it in 10 seconds. Not unless you explicitly seek out male VTubers. That's just kind of how it works, right? Unless that's what you're looking for. Because the only ones I can think of off the top of my head is probably Nuxtaku, who I'm not really a huge fan of, but, you know, that's a VTuber. That's a male. All right. Now, Rev, he uses a female model, but that is a male VTuber. Yeah, sure. All right. Give you that one. Even though it's a female, whatever, no big deal. It's a male. It's actually, like, I'm going to say piloting the model. All right. And then you got, like, Sayu. He's dope. So, long live the Emperor. Titus meet the second. Long live the Empire. Brother just comes in and tosses Oblivion at me. Bet. I still need to get that for, like, the remake, because I play the shit out of the original one. But anyways, just try and think of, like, male VTubers. It's pretty difficult. All right, I'm sure you can come up with some, but when it comes to, like, mind with female VTubers, the vast majority are lollies. All right, I'm sorry. Like, that's just how it works. People like seeing cute shit. We need to stop, like, letting all these normies and tourists in. Like, I saw a post where this person was like, I've wasted a bunch of money on Gura merch just to find out she's a lolicon. It's like, okay, well, congrats on, you know, outing yourself as not an actual fan, because it's very, very well known that Gargura was a lolicon. Just saying. Like, it's pretty obvious, especially considering how often they make jokes about lolly stuff. And again, it's just the Western people that are, like, choosing to be upset about stuff. Because, like, if I offend you, all right, there's a difference between, like, saying something offensive, like me insulting your religion or your race or, like, anything like that, right? Your family, anything. That's offensive. But if you're like, these random people doing something that I don't need to look at and I can just block it, you're choosing to be offended. That's not being offended. That is you witch hunting. That's all that is. You're just a piece of shit. I'm sorry. Take accountability. Quit being a piece of shit. It's literally that simple. But we just need to gatekeep all this shit because I'm getting so sick of it, man. Like, what's the issue with looking at something that's cute and enjoying your time? Not everything needs to be badass and booba. All right. Not everything needs to be crazy cool and like swords and demons. Right. Sometimes you just want to look at some cute shit and enjoy your time. It's that basic. It's that simple. Think about it. Like when you really think about it, all you need is to have a good time. People do it because it's entertaining. I talk because I'm just a dumbass that has opinions. I don't care what you think about me. You know why? It's impossible to be cyberbullied. Block them. Get off the computer. Touch grass. Go for a walk. All right? Like, I really, realistically, when it comes down to anything, people are like, oh, I could cancel you for this. I'm like, go ahead. Try. I'm just not going to reply to it, dude. And if you're in my chat doing that, I'll probably just tell you, hey, you're fucking retarded. And then I'll just block you. And I'll ban you from the chat. It's that simple. Well, I'll come back with another account. Okay. Well, I have mods for a reason. It's also a ban evasion. So that's being a dick. It means that you don't know how to learn. It also means you don't know how to listen. You don't ruin the vibe, bro. We're here to talk about whatever the discussion that is that we want to have. So we need to start gatekeeping these motherfuckers. All right. Like Gaslight Gatekeep girl boss. All right. Like I'm sick of this shit. It is so bad, man. Obviously tonight is going to be a chatting stream. I'm sure you guys can already tell. It is going to be a chatting stream. Like, I didn't feel like setting up a game. I'm physically very exhausted because of all the work I've been doing and like going up and down ladders and then like going and moving a bunch of heavy stuff or working on a vehicle or moving a bunch of wood or just like whatever I'm doing, right? Organizing stuff, doing all this, that, whatever. And I just haven't had the energy to do anything. So that's why I didn't stream. And I'm sorry. I know I got to get on top of things. And that's my plan. I really do want to get on top of things. And I will be doing that. I just need life to settle down a little bit more. So don't let these dumbass normies and these tourists just gaslight you into believing they've always been here. They haven't. It's a loud minority. That's all it is. It is so few people that are just being complete fucking assholes. All right? Like, fuck these people. Honestly. I'm sorry. These are bad words. I'm saying not so nice things. I don't care. I really don't care, bro. Like, I don't put up with that bullshit. I'm too old for this stuff. We're all too old for this, right? Like, why act like a fucking child? They just want to be included? Yeah, they can be included, but we're not changing it so that we can include them, all right? Like, I'm sorry. That's not how inclusivity works. You don't change the thing so it's not what it is anymore. That just ruins it. Like, yeah, we opened up an ice cream shop. Well, these people, they're vegan. They can't have ice cream. Then why the fuck are you going to an ice cream shop? It's that simple. Maybe go over to the salad bar down the street. I don't know, man. Like, it's not that difficult. If people want to be included, that's great. But we're not going to accommodate your bullshit. All right? You're choosing to be offended. You're choosing to come here, and then you want it to change for you and kick out everyone that enjoyed it. Like, if I enjoy something, I'm going to enjoy that thing. That is how that works. It is basic. It is simple. If I play soccer and I really enjoy playing soccer, I'm not going to, tell people to get off the football field so I can use their giant nets. Well, you guys should include us. It's football. Yeah, it's a different type of football, dumbass. Right? Like, you can't change things or change rules or like, it's the same kind of concept as like when, and obviously this is a bit more of an extreme rather than a community, right? Online. But like when people like come to a country and then they're like, oh man, we came here for a better life. And then they try and change all the rules there to be like their old place. It's like, you wanted a better life, not what you had. Like, maybe that's just me being Canadian and seeing I don't live in the same Canada I grew up in, right? And like, again, we're very multicultural. But I think that if you're going to come somewhere and you want it to change it for the better, not for what you think is better, all right? If something is already established, don't fuck it up. And again, let's use the Canada example, all right? Because this is one that I'm a lot more partial to. All right, like this is my actual real life. All right, I live in Canada. When I grew up, we didn't have as diverse of a country as we do now. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with how diverse it is now. The issue is when you come here and you try and change our laws. That's the problem. Cultural exchange is not you coming and changing our rules. Cultural exchange is you bringing your music, your art, your food, right? Your culture, showing us the love of your religion, not trying to change it so your religion is in charge, right? And that's why America separated state from church, right? Now, is that always some states, you know, in the United States are very church influenced, of which I think is wrong. You should always separate like church from state, right? But like if you're going to come somewhere and you want it to be inclusive, right? You start off with it being inclusive. You don't start including new things to accommodate until it's not what it is anymore, right? You don't say, I'm going to make a painting and then start doing a sculpture off the side of it. You know, that's just not how that works. You don't change it from what it was. You can add to it. So you can be like, hey, I found this new type of paint. Would you guys like to try it? Right? But not come in and say, hey, the paint that you're using is wrong. We're actually going to start using mud. It's like, no, like that's not how painting works. I'm using the medium that I want with the colors that I want. If you offer a suggestion like, hey, I really like that green, but why don't this one might pair even better? Let's do a test on the side, right? And it's very similar with like VTubing. Like lollies will always be a staple in VTubing. I'm sorry, I don't give a shit what you think. All right, that's a thing that is very popular in Japan, Korea, China, everywhere over in Asia, right? It's the Western world that has an issue, and I'm not gonna lie, the Western world it's set up for failure now because no one knows how to do anything that doesn't involve getting mad online. It's like, how can you be a grown-ass adult and you spend all your fucking time getting mad on the internet? Like, oh, well, I'm actually just a kid. I'm a kid. No, you're not. I'm sorry. If you're over the age of 18, you're not a child anymore. Start acting like a grown-ass adult. Well, the brain doesn't stop or finish developing until 25. It's actually 25 to 30, but that only has to do with personality. It has nothing to do with you actually understanding the world, right? Quit being a fucking dumbass. Grow a pair or woman up, whatever you want to call it, right? Do your shit, right? And don't fuck up other people's day. If you don't like something, scroll the fuck away. It's that basic. It's that simple. I'm sorry. Like, that's how it goes. Don't join the VTuber community, quote unquote, join. I wish I had hand tracking, right? Just pretend I did air quotes, all right? You don't join a community and then try and destroy it. If you don't like lollies, guess what? If you're on Twitter, block the word. You can literally make it so it doesn't pop up in your feed. You can get rid of the word lolly, lolicon, Shota, this, that, whatever. Oh, well, lolicon means pedophile. Where'd you get that definition? It's on Google Translate. Oh, the user suggested one? That's not a real translation at all. All right. And lolly comes from Lolita, which is cutesy and small. It is furry dresses and shit. That's all it is. And the Western world is the only one that idealizes looking old. I'm sorry. There's no reason that like a 12-year-old should be like putting on makeup and then trying to act like she's in her 20s. All right. There's a reason why like the rest of the world has, I don't know, better fitness than us. So their athletics and everything is usually better. Dude, I'm not talking about like their actual like Olympians and shit. No, I'm talking about like as a general whole, right? Athletically, they're usually better than us. They aren't obese. They don't have all these issues, right? And again, this is not the Western world I'm talking about. This is everyone else, okay? This is like Africa, Middle East, Eastern part of the world, such as Asia, Eurasia even. Russia doesn't have this fucking problem, surprisingly. Wow, wild, right? Right? Think about it. A bunch of us are just fat fucks. I say as someone that isn't, but at the same time, I'm talking about society as a whole, right? So why are we trying to look older? Everyone else wants to look youthful. The rest of the world wants to be youthful. Beauty is youth, all right? You don't want to be a wrinkly old bitch, right? But there's no reason that a 12-year-old should be trying to look 20. There's no reason that a 16-year-old should be trying to get into a bar and they put on enough makeup that they can pass to be able to get in, right? Like, it's fucked up, right? The world is just so fucked at this point, dude. I'm swearing so much. This video is going to get, like, taken off of YouTube and TikTok. Twitch will be fine with it. But it's just the dumbest shit. Think about it. It's just the Western world putting their ideals on everyone else, but their ideals are so goofed up because these are all iPad kids nowadays that don't know how to talk to people anymore. And it's like, oh, I have depression. I have anxiety. No, you're pathetic. And that's the best thing you can go for. All right. Like, no, learn some social skills. Maybe go outside, climb a tree, fall out of it, get hurt, see what happens. All right. Grow up, do something, get bored, but find something to do that doesn't involve doom scrolling for 13 hours on your phone. All right. Quit getting on Twitter and bitching at people. Quit going on and just gooning, all right? Like, you can goon in your own privacy of your home, but maybe save that for the late hours of the night, you know? Like, just try and be a useful piece of society. It's really not that difficult. Go out, get a job, all right? Maybe, I don't know, do some volunteer work at the very least. Because, like, that's what I do. I go out and I volunteer in my community all the time. That's literally what I was doing earlier today, right? Helped out my grandparents, and then the first thing I did when I got home was sit down for a whole 2 minutes, drinking a glass of water, got right back up, and went down the street to go and help out a neighbor. Volunteer in your community, help people, do something. Quit being a useless piece of garbage on the internet, all right? Like, touch grass, bro. It's really not that hard. It's not a difficult task. Like, just quit being a waste of oxygen. Quit touching my Wi-Fi, all right? Just grow up, man. Like, I understand kids acting like this, but if you're over the age of 18, you're a grown-ass adult, you got to start fucking acting like it. I literally saw a video earlier today of this girl, right? And she was like, well, I'm just a girl. I might be 28, but I'm still young. I'm just a girl. It's like, no, you're a grown-ass adult. You've had a decade of being a grown-ass adult, okay? Maybe, just maybe, try and be a functioning piece of society, all right? Like, it's not hard. It's really not that hard. Yes, I know job markets are screwed right now. Okay, that's great. While you're trying to look for something, maybe do some volunteer work. That goes on a resume too. Looks really good. I don't know, maybe start a hobby, right? Start collecting stamps or something, or shiny rocks, right? Maybe learn a new skill if you've got all this free time because you don't got a job. Maybe learn another language. Guess what looks good on a resume so you can get a job, right? It's so simple to be a functioning part of society, bro. And all of these people are just pathetic, sad excuses for waste. That's all they are, right? Like, they're just, I don't know, man. Like, it's not difficult. Like, try and be entertaining online at the very least. Try and make a career out of doing this dumb shit that I'm doing right now. All right. Just try and do something. Do something with your life rather than just getting mad at people because you joined their community and you don't like the way it is. It's like, maybe fucking leave then. All right. Don't let the door hit you on the way out, and don't even announce your departure because it's not a fucking airport. All right. Just get out of here. Right. And that's why I'm looking at this whole Saba thing, and it's all because of that one tweet. That one tweet brought in all the normies, and they're like, oh, why does it look like a child? Well, it's the problem. See, here's the thing. Okay, I have no issues with people that are lolicon. All right, if it's your thing, it's for you. If other people think it's weird, they can think it's weird. You don't need to interact. You really don't need to interact with each other. I like cutesy shit. My bed has a giant fucking squishmallow on it and a couple dozen stuffies. I wear chains, combat boots, leather jackets, and like ripped jeans. I look like the type of person you don't really want to fuck with half the time. But I like my cute shit too. You know why? Because it makes me feel happy. It makes me feel good on the inside. So maybe, just maybe, let people fucking enjoy shit. All right? And don't tell them that they, oh, are you an egg? Maybe you identify as this. It's like, no, quit trying to shove your bullshit down my throat. All right? No, I'm sorry. I've said this before. I'll say it again. This is not a safe space. All right? This is a non-inclusive space. My space is somewhere where you can come and you can state your opinion and we can have a civil discussion. But if you're going to be a piece of shit about it, you will get banned. Right? And like, I'm going to tear into you. I'm going to, treat you like one of the boys, right? I will call you every name in the book and we'll laugh about it. That's how you build friendships. If you can't poke each other in the ribs a little bit, can't take a little jab, a little punch on the shoulder, you're weak. You're not built to last. I'm sorry. Like, maybe, just maybe, you weren't disciplined enough growing up. Just saying. Because you're soft. And that's probably why everyone's getting hard-boiled nowadays. Let's go with that one. All right? We'll say that for it. All right? Because all this bullshit, it's like, leave the kids alone. All right? But, like, and I'm inclusive, too. That's the thing. I have so many friends that are in that community. But they're grown-ass adults when they made that decision. Because they're like, you know what? I actually think I identify more as this. All right, cool. I support you 100%. Leave the fucking kids alone. All right? No. Like, quit bothering kids. But that's unrelated to what I was talking about. But it is another concept around it. Like, for example, I feel so bad for my friends that are like homosexual, all right? Because I'm bi, right? But I don't go to parades or anything like that because I'm very, let's say, straight adjacent, all right? Most people look at me, they're like, yeah, it's a straight dude. I'm like, I'm not, but like, for the vast majority of the time, yeah, I'm more interested in women than men just because I think they're cuter. Because guess what? I like cute shit. All right. There are cute guys. I will say that. There are guys that are cuter than me, but they're rare, right? If I'm trying to look as cute as I can and I do the pretty boy thing, you have to be cuter than that. That's how I'll be attracted to you as a guy. However, my gay friends, I feel so bad for them. They hate pride. They hate it so much because they're like, yeah, why are all these people going out in bondage and like, you know, using inappropriate toys and stuff like that out in public near children? If you want to talk about a predator, all right, that's them right there. There's like, I understand trying to like being, what is the phrasing I would like to use for this? I understand being proud, right? 100%, right? I have achievements in my life I'm proud of, right? Like I used to be an alcoholic. I got over that. I'm proud of that, right? Like I've done things in my life. I'm proud of those things. I'm proud to be who I am, right? My parents raised someone that's respectful and actually understands shit, right? Now, am I the best person on the planet? Hell fucking no. I'm an asshole, right? But at the same time, I'm going to be straight up with you, man. I don't sugarcoat shit, right? Like just, I'd rather be real with you than worry about your feelings. Because again, if you're so soft that words can hurt you, you aren't made to last. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. I grew up with that. Now, people don't know what a stick or stone is because they don't go outside, and words, they're the end of me. Boo-hoo, woe is me. You're pathetic. All right? I'm sorry, that's just the world. All right? Things need to go back to how they used to be. All right? I miss the 90s. I miss the early 2000s. Like, it was so much better. The world was a much better place before all this, like, activism bullshit. It's like, you guys don't even know what you're fighting for half the time. Like, gatekeep. We need to gatekeep this shit. We need to keep people out of our communities because they're just ruining it. They're making it worse. They're taking something that people enjoy and then making it so they can't enjoy it. So then we have to go and find something else that we enjoy. And then they find that too. Lollies will forever be part of the VTuber community and they will forever be the top of it. Whether or not you're going to say every top one is a lolly, that's fine, you know. But the number one VTuber on the planet was Gargura. That is now Saba. And in like, what was it? 48 hours, 62 hours, something like that. She broke 1 million subscribers. It's a very loud minority that are getting mad. Don't let these dumbasses try and like ruin your fun. Don't let these people take away your enjoyment. Gatekeep it. Do not let people destroy your hobby. Do not let people destroy the things that you enjoy. All right? Because that's what they enjoy doing. Ruining stuff for everyone else because they're sad, lonely, pathetic human pieces of garbage. That's all. And that's coming from someone whose name is literally trash. All right? And I'm calling you garbage. Do you know how pathetic that is? That you need to be called trash by someone called trash? Bro, it's so bad. It's so bad. Like, it's sad, honestly. It's just, I don't know. And they're just trying to gaslight everyone. That's all they're doing. Like, well, I've been watching for so long, blah, blah. I saw a post on Twitter, I think it was yesterday, where they were like, well, I've been watching this VTuber for 4 years, and this is the first I've heard that they're a lolicon. I'm really disappointed. They debuted a year and a half ago. You haven't been watching them for 4 years. Don't lie to us. You're gaslighting. You piece of garbage. You know what's something that everyone hates? Being gaslit. You know why? Because it means that you're a fibber. It means that you're a liar. It means that you're kind of a not good person. I'm trying to take advantage of others. I'm trying to be mean. I'm trying to ruin someone's day. That's what you're doing. Quit gaslighting us. Because we're not that dumb. We're really not that dumb. Just enjoy stuff for what it is. And if you don't enjoy it, guess what? Don't look at it. Scroll past. You're already strengthening up that thumb muscle by typing out so much. Maybe just swipe up more. Not hard. Not hard at all. Just continue swiping. Just scroll. Go and do a little bit of a scrolly scroll. All right? Because you're a piece of garbage. That's what you is. And I'm sorry. This is a rant day. I'm sick of seeing stuff, man. And it's not even that I'm mad. I'm just so disappointed. It's like, what makes you think? What realistically makes you think that you can come into someone's house and then shit on their couch? I'm just saying. That's essentially what they're doing. And we're letting them do it. Like, we need to be a little bit more strict about this stuff. And then they're just hate mobs. They're terrible people that will turn on each other out of nowhere. They don't stand by their own morals. And oftentimes they're way worse, doing significantly worse things than they're claiming others are. Like, no, you're not a predator because you like lolly. No, you just like looking at cute things. That's all. You're like, oh, well, they don't need to sexualize and it's a child. It's fictional. It's not real. Do you really, you can't tell the difference between, you can't tell the difference between a cartoon and a child? Maybe you should be put on a list. Huh? Maybe. Think about it. You have a hard time discerning the difference between fiction and reality. I'm pretty sure they have a word for that. It's called fucking schizophrenia. All right? Quit being a schizo. All right? Maybe. Just maybe. You're the problem. If all these things in the world are bad, if everything is terrible and woe is me and it's just so much negativity in the world, have you ever considered there's a common denominator here? It might be you. It might be. Yeah. Guess what? It might be you. I'm just a dude. I'm just a dude that enjoys things. I'm a dude that likes going out for walks in the woods because I know how to touch grass. Right? I have a camera roll filled of photos just of me that I probably will never post 99% of those. Because that's for me. I get bored and I'm like, I'm going to go for a walk today. And I'm like, oh no, the weather is really bad. Well, I got pictures of this stuff so I can sit here and I can relax a little bit. I'm not quite touching the grass. But guess what? That's my photo. I took that photo. I went out. I did that thing. That's a memory for me. I remember what I was doing that day. That was a pretty good day. You know why? Because I left my fucking house. Maybe, just, and this is coming from the dude who lives in a basement. All right. Maybe, just maybe get out of the house once in a while. That's why I started doing like my volunteer work everywhere. That's why I started helping out all my neighbors. That's why I volunteer to go and help out my grandparents when they need something at their house. Because guess what? If you leave the house, you don't have, oh, life's terrible. I'm stuck on the internet. Oh, man, look at me. I have depression and I have anxiety. You're pathetic. Shut up. All right. Like, you know what? I'm gonna put that in a song. I'm gonna write a song. When I get back into music, I'm putting that in a song. You're not anxious. You're not depressed. You're just pathetic at best. Yep. That's gonna be a lyric. I'm gonna do that. Fuck you. All right. Like, these people are just ruining such good things. So yeah, don't let them gaslight you and gatekeep your hobbies, everybody. Because if they're so sad that they can't figure out how to pick up a hobby or get a job or do something that doesn't require mommy and daddy's money, bailing them out, maybe, just maybe, their opinion shouldn't matter to you. You know whose opinion should matter to you? Your own. Your own. The people that you actually care about. Some stranger on the internet doesn't matter. They don't matter. You can't prove they aren't a cleverly programmed Google AI. Actually, I can. 100%. Because I can guarantee you a cleverly programmed Google AI wouldn't have those takes. It would go, no, this is a fictional thing. And in law, it says right here that this is not actually predatory behavior, blah, blah, blah. And then there's like so many doctors, there's so many like therapists, psychologists, all these different people that say, yeah, no, that there's no correlation between this and that. You guys are just dumb. Like, and then they're like, oh, well, it says right here, and blah, blah. It's like, okay. From one person, and there's a bunch of others disproving them, and then you look into that person's background, you're like, oh, it's already part of your community. That's why you trust them. Like, you're so dumb. You're so dumb. You have a little pea brain. I've met chihuahuas smarter than you. You know? I just wanted to rant today, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I've been seeing so much dumb shit on the internet today. Like, when I got done doing all my volunteer work, I was like, I'm just gonna chill until I gotta stream tonight, because I'm gonna make sure I stream at least for like an hour tonight, because I know I have to be up super early tomorrow to go and do more painting and more stuff at my grandparents', which is gonna be great. But I mean, it's something to do, you know? It gets me out of the house, gets me off the internet. So I'm like, all right, bet I will just chill for a little while. And I doom scrolled for a little while, and that's where this all came from. I'm just getting so tired, bro. Like, at this point, I kind of hope that AI takes over and then just like kicks all these people off the internet. And then they just keep giving us Bigfoot vlogs. I'd be so down for that. Because I'll watch that for hours, I swear. I'm getting so tired of seeing people at this point. At least on the internet. In real life, man, it's almost like none of these are real issues. And people in real life don't talk about them. They don't care. But like, wow. Anyways, did you see that car that crashed yesterday out front? Oh yeah, we did. Oh, look, a real fucking problem. You know? Oh, dude, remember when the power went out last week? Yeah, well, it thawed out my entire fridge and my freezer, and then I had to throw out all my food. Look, a real problem. You know? Oh man, there was a getting traffic to this other city nearby was crazy. It was like bumper to bumper, 4 hours when it should have only been an hour drive. It really sucked, right? I was gonna be late for my flight. I got so lucky that they had a layover and it was delayed, and so like real problems, not boo hoo. The really cute anime girl on the internet is doing an ooh voice. Ugh. Like fuck, man. What's up? What's up is me ranting. I've ranted for a solid 40 minutes. I have ranted for a solid 40 minutes about people being like, "Oh, lollies," and I'm like, okay, if you don't like it, just scroll past it. Do an aura voice, then you want to compete with the ooh voice. No, not even that. It's just more of like me talking shit about like these dumbasses on the internet, bro. Like everyone is just saying like, oh well, they're all predators because a cartoon girl on the internet did a cute voice and her model showed its belly. Oh, it's terrible. The predators are about, and it's like they aren't predators, by the way. They're just fucking people who like cute shit, and like, oh no, they're lolicons, and that translates to pedophile. And it's like, it doesn't actually. That's a Google suggested translation. It's not an actual translation, and Google even says that on the translation that is the user suggested one. So it's kind of stupid. Hello, how's it going, honey? This is my rant today. This is my rant day. All right, this is me just going off. I've been talking so much shit on these dumbasses. I'm just sick of it, man. They gaslight us by saying they've been here the whole time when they haven't, and then we need to gatekeep them so they don't destroy our hobbies. Did I interrupt something? Not at all. No, this is just me ranting today. It's all good. I'm just explaining the title of the stream. I mean, true. Yeah. Think about it. Think about it. Like the example I made earlier. They just want to be included. Yes, they just want to be included. But if I'm if we run an ice cream store and they're vegan, well, I can't have ice cream. It's not vegan. Then why the fuck do you come to the ice cream store? Maybe, just maybe, don't go to the lolly stream if you don't like lollies. Maybe don't follow the lolly on Twitter if you don't like lolly. Hey, guess what? Twitter has a block button. It also has a block keywords button. So if there's a word that you don't like and you don't want to see that thing, guess what? You can block it and not see it on your feed. Your FYP it's for you. It's for you page. That's what it stands for. If it's on your page, guess what? You're looking it up. If you don't like it, quit looking it up. Simple as that. Do you know what my Twitter has been since the debut? Just Saba, and I'm okay with it because she's cute and she's adorable and I like cute shit. That's it. It's basic, it's simple, it's not hard to understand. But nah, it's just like the dumbest thing ever, man. Like I'm just bitching. At this point, I'm just bitching, guys. I have a feeling this is probably gonna get me taken off TikTok, I'm not gonna lie. Because like the stream on TikTok is probably gonna get me in a lot of trouble. Yeah. I think it'd be really funny though if people clip this. We need to start doing one of those lectures for old people about tech, but instead for people to leave things to avoid themselves programs. Exactly. Honestly, like, guess what? If it's not for you, guess what? Maybe you shouldn't be bothering with it. You can't let people come into your hobby, change it, and then, or sorry, not your hobby, your communities, right? Come into your community and then force you to change it. And then it just becomes something that it wasn't. And like, again, another example I used earlier, and it's more of a near and dear to me because I am Canadian. All right. Canada is a multicultural country. I 100% stand by that. We should be multicultural. Your culture is not the laws from your previous country, especially when you come here for a better life. Verbatim what they always say. I came to Canada for a better life. Then why are you trying to bring the old one here? Cultural exchange is art, music, food. It is not here. Take the laws of our third world country. No, we're a first world country for a reason. We don't have those stupid laws. Like, it's that simple. You come and you can add to it, right? With the painting. If you want to paint something and you want it to look nice, maybe, just maybe, if you're doing a cute flowery scene, don't add some creepy bloody skull to the side, all right? It's not going to be, maybe it'll be cute. You never know. You might be art style. But like generally speaking, you don't put like macabre stuff with cutesy if you're trying to make it strictly cute. My music paused because I've been bitching for so fucking long that it decided, hey, are you still watching? No, I'm not. I'm bitching. That's what I'm doing. Hi, I'm back. I had to go turn it back on. So yeah, I'm an asshole. I understand that, okay? I completely get that. I am 100% an asshole. But also, fuck you, get out of my community. All right? Like, if you're going to be, like, talking shit on people for things that you joined and then you want them to change it, maybe don't join. Go join the thing that you want. It's not a difficult concept. Go touch some fucking grass. All right? That's just me. Maybe that's just me. Yeah, if I want to paint Big Chungus, don't add versus the president next to it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I mean, that almost makes sense. If you want to do one thing, guess what? Maybe don't go to something else and try and make it into that. It's not a difficult concept. Just do that thing, right? I went to a sculpting class and I got mad that we were sculpting. Oh, man. I was really, really, really hoping we would build stuff out of metal. Are you dense? Like, man, these are some stupid-ass people out here nowadays. And I blame Coco Melon because that's what all these motherfuckers still watch, right? They're just raised on this, like, I grew up with an iPad in my hand. Oh, God damn it. All right. You know what I grew up with in my hand? A rock, and I threw it at things. Or a baseball bat, and I hit a ball. Or a bike handlebars because I decided that, hey, guess what? I'm going to ride this little contraption at high speed downhill, and I took the brakes off of it because I'm a dumbass 13-year-old. You know, like, that was what I did as a kid, right? Yo, Trash, how you doing, homie? I'm ranting. I'm having a great time. I'm just bitching. All right. Bro, I still remember using bricks as car toys. Exactly. Bro, did you ever have like a did your, like, I don't know about your living situation by any means, right? But a memory that I had was my dad gave us, he didn't really quite trust us with hammers, but a very large wrench, like a large wrench he trusted us with. And we would take that wrench and we would find rocks, like little tiny pebble stones and stuff. And we would explode them on the front, like, driveway with this big wrench because we would just slam it down like a hammer and we'd explode them. Or, you know, you had like a slip and slide and you didn't check for rocks first. So you just slide down, you're like, oh, God, no, I'm bleeding now. Okay, yeah, throw a Band-Aid on it. Let's get back to this, right? But kids nowadays, like, you talk to them wrong. They're like, oh, I hurt, I'm sad, everything is painful. Again, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. Unfortunately, these dumbasses have never seen a stick or stone because they don't leave their fucking house. They don't even know what grass is, all right? So words are the only thing they know, and they're so painful. Oh, my feeling. Grow the fuck up. All right, man, like, especially the grown-ass adults. If you're a child, I completely get having that issue, right? By about the age 15, 16, you should be bullied enough by now to not let words bother you, right? But if you're like, I don't know, even 16, 17, right? You're close enough to an adult that words shouldn't be bothering you, right? Like, I'm sorry. Like, yes, I get that there are things in life that can make you depressed if you're bullied every day of your life and then you lose, like, your pet and then, like, you're in an abusive household. Yeah, you probably have depression. I get it. You might get anxious when, you know, someone raises their voice around you. That makes sense. But getting depressed because I'm seeing all these people enjoying their hobby and they aren't including me, boo-hoo. That's not depression. You're pathetic. Like, that's all it is. It's not a hard concept. This is such an easy thing to understand. A very, very easy thing to understand. Maybe I'm an asshole. I ain't gonna lie. Maybe I'm an asshole. But fuck you. I don't care. It's that simple. These are staples in the VTuber community, and if you don't like it, don't watch it. Watch another VTuber. But again, I'm telling you, name 5 VTuber or male VTubers. Like, it's not an easy task for a lot of these people. Unless it's like small name friends and stuff like that. And I mean small name as in people that are under like 100,000, right? Because there's creators online that have like millions of subscribers. I don't know who the fuck they are, right? So anyone that's like 100,000, good luck actually knowing them, right? But you get the idea behind it, right? Like, there's a bajillion Minecraft YouTubers. I don't know most of them, right? I can name a few, though. Off the top of my head, I could definitely name 5, right? But when it comes to, like, male VTubers, I can't do that. I can't do that. And I'm a male VTuber. Think about that. Unless I'm including my direct friends, that's not how that works. I'm talking about, like, popular, famous ones, you know? Not a thing. But lolly VTubers, very easy to come up with at least 20. Very simple. And it's like, wow. It's almost like the entire community is based off of this. It's almost like they're the biggest ones for a reason. It's almost like people just like enjoying things that are cute. It's not a difficult task. I know a fair amount of male VTubers, but none of them are over 5K. Exactly my point. They aren't popular. The point, though, is, right? And this isn't me targeting you by any means. This is just me on my rant mode still, all right? You know I love you, brother, right? It's people saying that, oh, I can't believe that Gargura would go in when she became Saba, she's changed into a child. It's like, bro, they're both lolly models. And before that, she was Senzawa. Guess what? Did lolly covers of songs. She's always been a lolicon. It's nothing new. Get out of here, you fucking tourist. Get out of here, the normie that just stopped by because they saw a Dexertos tweet. Like, goddamn. Or the stupid articles that are coming out like, oh, YouTuber just started up with their account. First ever debut stream, and it was over 200,000, and it's crazy. And it's like, yeah, it's kind of what happens when the person is already known as the biggest VTuber on the planet, and then they left that company, and it was a very poorly hid secret that this is their new account. It's not difficult, especially when they ended their stream. They, quote unquote, manual rated Kiara. It's her previous coworker, who she's still friends with. It's not a difficult thing to grasp. And it's almost like the same voice. Almost like her name literally translates to Shark Child. In other words, like, hey, guess what? I am the younger version of my other thing. Or not younger, sorry, an offspring of, right? Because it's a fucking fish, right? That's the dumbass shit. I don't follow the big VTuber sphere, so I got zero knowledge of current events. That's fair. This is just me ranting about shit that I saw earlier today. This is it. This is just me ranting about all this shit that's been happening over the past like 24 hours. I was trying to enjoy my day, bro. I really was. I was having a long day. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to doom scroll a little bit. And then when I'm doom scrolling, I come across all of these fucking retards. Oh, the Shark Girl retired? Yes, Gargura retired. I need Saba merch now because Gargura is... I have 2 Gargura figurines in my PC and a Gargura sticker in my PC, so I need to get a Saba figure and a Saba sticker, and I will add them to the PC. The Senzawa never had a figurine, which is sad. But I can definitely get a Senzawa sticker, or at the very least, I can custom print one. So I could do that. And then I can make it completely all that girlo, because she cool, right? But like, yeah, it literally, like, her name was like Young Shark or whatever. But not like, oh, it's a child. It's like, no, that's just how Japanese works. Like, it has multiple meanings for the same fucking word, like kanji or whatever, right? It's so dumb. It's so dumb. But then also, it's saying that she's the same and now also a Neko, right? She's got a double entendre with her name there. There's 2 connections there. It's pretty neat. Pretty cool. I think that she's a cuttlefish, though. I think that'd be really funny. Catfish does make sense, obviously, because, you know, cat ears, right? But, like, cuttlefish, because she's like, oh, I'm cute. Who wants to hang out? Who wants to be my friend? You know, like, kind of goofy. Like, hell yeah. Cuttlefish? Funny? Huh? It's not like an actual cuttlefish, but, like, it's cuddling and a fish. And, like, I saw the dumbest thing earlier. This person was like, at least she got rid of the stupid shark tail. I was like, I think actually her quote-unquote fish tail is the exact same as the shark tail, just a different color blue. I'm almost certain that the shape of it is the exact same. Could be wrong, but it looks very similar. All right. Like, man, people so dumb. People so dumb, man. I just gatekeep your hobbies and don't let them gaslight you. Anyways, how's everyone's day so far? By the way, if you look up there, Emo Overhaul is the new community fundraiser goal because the government still owes me just under $2,000 and they haven't sent it, and I'm really confused. That's bothersome. My day's been blah. Why don't they blah, motherfucker? You gotta have a better day then. Stop having shit days. I just realized that I ranted for 53 minutes without drinking any water. Allow me to drink a bit of my drink. Also, to those few that have been chilling in the TikTok chat, thank you. I appreciate you. I see you lurking. I see you. Thank you. Get some moisture, boy. Moisture bitch. Ah, yes, yes. Oh, man, look, I got my throne wish list. Oh, probably should mention My birthday is in less than 2 weeks. We're probably doing something for that, but I don't know. uh, any ideas? Yeah, my birthday's on the 14th, so we might do something for that. I know usually I don't really care too much about my birthday in real life, but like for us, it's usually like an event day, like a super long stream or something, or like we do something in the Discord. So if you guys have any suggestions, toss on the Discord, type it in chat, YouTube comments, TikTok comment, I don't know. Just whatever you want to do. If you have ideas, let me know. I'm down to do a lot of different things. I have literally worn a maid dress on stream, IRL stream, for our Christmas stream once, or our Christmas Eve stream. So that is not off the table, but it's not planned. What else do I got, man? I'm just trying to think about other things that we've done for birthday streams. Holy shit, remember that? Hell yeah, man. That was 3 years ago. 3 years ago. Might have been 4. But I think it was 3 years ago. I'm pretty sure that was 20. Yeah, that might have been 2022. Been here for 6 years. That you have, brother. That you have. You've been one of my friendos since I think my either 3rd or 4th apartment. So yeah. That's just how it be sometimes. Actually, ooh, yeah, my 4th apartment. Because my 3rd apartment, I was sleeping on a couch. And then when I did have my computer set up, I wasn't really streaming. I was doing adult film streaming, which is a little bit different, obviously. Yeah, you've been here for 6 years. That's crazy, honestly. Mind you, what happened to the last 6 years? Time has kind of flown, right? Like, remember that whole COVID thing that happened? That was 5 years ago. So that's a little crazy to think about. Which is also like the dumbest thing ever. Follow age. 5 years, 4 months, 30 days. I've known you longer than that. There's no way I haven't known you longer than 5 years. Oh, actually, maybe. Because I met you in VR chat. And that might have been my 4th apartment. Yeah. But I swear I knew you in 2019. Because I'm pretty sure I met you through Shuggy. Lockdown shifted the whole time-space continuum. It lasted 2 years and 2 minutes simultaneously. Honestly, bro. Shrugs. Maybe he unfollowed me at one point as a joke and then refollowed me. Because I remember that was a dumb thing we used to do back in the day. 6 years, 5 months. God damn, brother. I think it's funny that it's pretty much an extra year longer than Crit. So actually, Crit, did you change your name or did you make a new account? Because that might be it. Like on Twitch, did you like make a new account or did you change name? Change name. Oh, well, then I don't know. Maybe like maybe you just weren't following me for a while and we were just friends. That could have been it. That's probably what it was. Probably just didn't follow me for a while because we actually hung out in VR chat. And then you're like, maybe I should actually hop in a stream. That could have been it. That'd be my guess. I'm a little upsetty spaghetti though. No one said base during that whole rant. I rant for almost an hour and no one said base. Oh well, maybe I'm just not base. Maybe I'm just an asshole. Whatever. No big deal. I don't give a fuck. New model is on the ways, by the way. Well, it technically is. We're making the ref sheet and it's so good. Oh my god. I'm gonna be so cute. I'm gonna be so cute, dude. It's gonna be great. Herbie mentioned I haven't eaten anything yet today. I actually have ate today. Thanks, Stream Elements. Appreciate it. Also, Treat Stream usually shuts down at midnight, so I don't think there'd be even anything there. This is the downside to me having Treat Stream and then me also streaming at nighttime. Realistically, I should probably shift the time of day that I stream. But this time of year, it's the best. Like, I can go outside. I can't go outside in the cold because my body likes to shut down. But during the summer, I'm like, yo, I can go outside. I can work out. I can do things. So, it is a big sad. I don't know. I gotta figure things out. It's just one of those situations, you know? Pretty sure I found you because Trash King was hosting you. Remember when hosting was a thing? That's not a thing anymore? Wait, is that not a thing anymore? Also, Trash King and I used to be like super close. I wouldn't say that we're not friends, right? We just don't really talk anymore. But like, he's one of the few people that I have from like streaming and whatnot that I have on my like IRL Facebook. So nah, dude, they scrapped that a while back. Okay, to be fair though, I took like a year and a bit off streaming, like a year and a half. So that might be why. But yeah, you're talking about Trash King Arisen, right? My boy, that's Sean, man. That guy's fucking dope. I haven't talked to him in a while. He's a cool kid though. He's a great guy. Yeah, Sean. Yeah. Yeah, him and I used to actually host a podcast type stream on Sundays called the Sunday Dumpster Fire. It was Trash King Arisen, Trash Mouse, and our buddy Monty Fox, who I think now goes by the moderator. And yeah, we used to just, you know, it was like a mental health podcast type thing where we would like talk to people in chat and be like, hey, well, just talk them through their problems and stuff. And then we would like we'd do a bunch of research on like helplines for different countries and different states and stuff like that to be able to help them out. But that was back in like, oh god, that must have been 2018, maybe 2019. I think 2019 sounds right. But yeah, that was good times. Good times. Marty still stops by every once in a while, but he's his life has changed so much compared to mine now. It's crazy. Like we're almost in like opposite boats. Because I'm pretty sure that he's married now, and you know, got his own place. Whereas me had my own place and I was engaged, and now I'm back to being single and living at the parents. Mind you, I have a reason to live at my parents. Number one, housing market is garbage. Number two, my parents are both on disability, so having the extra set of hands around really helps. Plus, I do a lot of community work in my area, so they've got someone that's here. It's always helpful. It was like a toppling domino thing where I just chained meeting cool people, found a clone hero streamer through a friend. Yeah, Saxman. He was friends with Saxman. All right, yeah. Who had Trash King on his Pokemon stream? Yep. And then there was the Trash Mouse Boy. So that all in like 2 months. Trash Mouse Boy. That's not me. I have Trash Boy and Trash Mouse. Unless you're combining them as a funny thing. In which case that makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, you dork, you. Okay, fair enough. All right. Well, you mixed my two usernames. That's why. Right? Because at that time, Trash Boy was the mascot of the channel, which is my now VTuber model. And I did IRL streams. And then I had a mascot. And we just called that Trash Boy because I was Trash Mouse and I did IRL streams. So now that I do VTuber streams, everyone just associates the VTuber with Trash Mouse. So I was like, well, I guess Trash Boy is the IRL me now because I just didn't do any IRL stuff for a very long time. So Trash Boy is like all like the paranormal stuff and like talking about like cryptids and like spirits and aliens and like theology, cryptozoology. I already said cryptids, demonology, conspiracy theory type stuff. And then, you know, just like all that kind of thing. And then Trash Mouse is like anime, video games, a dumbass that wants to talk to you on a chatting stream. Yeah. So it kind of swapped up a little bit, but it's fine. Not a big deal. Man, I haven't talked to Adam in fucking forever either. Mind you, him and I were never really close. There was nothing like nothing against us by any means. To me, he was always a Spyro streamer because I really liked Spyro at the time. I was just going through a phase, and I was like, oh man, I miss all the PS1 games, and I just watched his Spyro streams. And I met him through Trash King. Like John was dope, and Saxman, Adam, and I, we were never like close by any means, but like we associated with each other, and we're like, hey, how's it going, buddy? Yeah, it's been all right. How about you? Oh, that's cool. But like we never really talked unless it was like one of us jumping in the other one's stream to say hey, or if it was through like Sean. So I miss that community though. Those guys are cool. I know things change over the years though, so I don't know how things have gone because Sean and I actually had a shared Discord for the longest time. We had like 2 owners. And like the moderation on it was great. The organization, like I spent so many hours organizing that server. And then eventually I was like, hey man, like I'm not streaming nearly as much and I'm going in a slightly different direction. Do you mind if I kind of step away? And he's like, yeah, are you sure? Like you did most of the work on this. I was like, no, it's not. Mostly you are more active than I am. And he goes, okay. So then I stepped away and I made my own thing. Yeah, he's a big Spyro fan. I remember when the remaster trilogy came out and the dude full on cried. That's about right. Well, he used to speedrun the game, didn't he? Yeah, I remember being in like a lot of different communities back in the day. I'm trying to get back into some right now. There's some I'm trying to, be more active in. I need to get more active in our own Discord, but like, it's a little bit hard to be active in the Discord when not everyone else is being active in the Discord. Which is fair because everyone else has a fucking life, So, and as I was literally just ranting about people being like essentially like online nonstop earlier, I was like, yeah, like obviously take time to get away from your computer and shit. But like, I don't know, shit post. Guys, just share some memes. All right, I like memes. All right, give me your memes. So that's a thing. I should have really titled the stream Gaslight Gatekeep Girl Boss. But I didn't add the girl boss. Or maybe I should have said get rid of tourists. Ooh, that would have been a better title. Oh well, Gaslight Gatekeep is fine by me. All ranting, bro, you don't even know, you weren't here. If you want to hear me bitch, bro, just watch the VOD. The first like 45 minutes of it. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. Anyways, since you guys are posting really cool emotes, just so you know, the emote overhaul is going to be 27 normal emotes and 20 animated emotes. So obviously that's not the whole cost of it. That's just what would be helpful in supplementing costs. Maybe I'll set that as like the goal for like my birthday stream or something. I don't know. But just so you guys know, I'm already talking with my artist and all that stuff. Yeah, bro. Because we're making the ref sheet first, right? So we're coming up with the design and like, it's so cool. It looks so good. I'm going to be adorable. All right. Like, fuck you guys. I'm going to be the cutest shit you've ever seen. It's going to be a live 2D model. Cause like I found an artist that, can do everything. Like they can make ref sheets. They can make the live 2D model. They can do the rigging for the model. They can do emotes. They can do profile pictures. They can do merch. They can do all of the things. And their pricing isn't outlandish. And like, I get it if, do what it's worth, right? But like, I don't know, the amount of times that I've like paid for art and I didn't get exactly what I wanted. And then like, well, you should have told me before. I'm like, I did. And you ignored me. That I'm just like, I have so much art that I never posted. Like I didn't feel comfortable sharing it because I was like, that is not me at all. Like that is not what I requested. So I just never shared it. Right. Like some of the stuff was like, I know that pain. Yeah, dude. Like there was this art that I got for when I was getting back into music and I was going to be recording the song and then I got the art for the cover back and I explained exactly what I wanted it to look like. I showed them multiple references of people in the same pose that I wanted. Different characters, different real life people showing this exact pose, right? For this piece of art. I liked their art style. I wanted them to do this. They gave me something completely different. And I was like, well, this just kind of killed me wanting to even release this now. Like I didn't even finish recording it. Now I'm just sitting here like bummed out because like that is like, I just wasted all this money. It just kind of threw me for a loop. And I was already dealing with some shit at the time. Because that was like fresh off of when my ex and I split, and I was still dealing with some stuff. So, I have a bit like that, yeah. Oh, I imagine you commission a lot more than I do, right? Like to me, it was like when I wasn't struggling, right? Like the few times that I wasn't struggling over the past few years, and I had money. I was like, this goes right back into my stuff. This is gonna motivate me even more because I'm gonna have this thing that I can share and be like, guys, look at this, and then people will be like, yo, check it out. Trash actually did a thing, and I'm not saying like the whole internet. I'm not talking about like thousands of likes. I'm not talking about like 100 retweets. No, I'm talking about like my core group of friends, like you guys, right? Being like, yo, that's fucking dope, right? And then I see it and I'm like, this is bad. I'm not going to share this. So I don't. Like I have folders upon folders of different artists too. And I'm like, oh my God. And then I found this artist. And I was like, oh my God. Okay, yes, I'm going to commission this artist. Your art is really good. You have a good portfolio. Your pricing isn't crazy, right? And even if people are like, oh, well, why are you going for a cheap artist? I can tip them. I can give them extra money if I want to, right? But I'm feeling it out with this first part of the commission, right? Because they're like, let's split it up rather than doing like the whole thing at once. I'm like, okay, that makes sense, right? Because then you're not like stressing about this huge order that you're doing. It's just bit by bit with it, and we can work together and just put things down. And it's like, okay, I don't like it like this. Let's change it up. And I'm like, okay, yeah. And there's a slight language barrier. But like it's dope. It's good. Like, so far, so good. And like, did I send you it? I might have sent you it. I sent the design to a few select. I don't think I did. Maybe I did, but I don't think I did. Where are you at in here? When was the last time we fucking talked on? Oh no, I definitely did not send it to you. All right, I'll send it to you after stream. Actually, I could probably bring it up right now. If I can find my alt key, give me a sec. Oh, my tracking got lost. All right. I'll show you like the revised one that no one else has seen yet. It's not done, right? Give me a moment. My trick with that is find the people that get your vision right and just stick with them as much as you can, budget allowing. Yeah, exactly, right? And like, I feel bad because I like commissioning my friends too, but like, I feel like there's nothing wrong with commissioning friends. I really enjoy commissioning my friends, right? But I feel like I'm too lenient with friends. I'm like, oh, it's not quite what I want. But okay, right? And then I'm like, no, like I shouldn't be doing that. Like if I want it to look a certain way, I should get it that way, right? And I feel like putting that level of separation of it not being one of my friends is a good way to do that. Because like my old design, the one that had like the blue squares on the knees and like pink crop top stuff like that, that design, I don't talk to that artist anymore because she ended up going on a little hissy fit bullshit. And I was like, oh, well, now I don't even want to use like art from this person. I'm not even friends with them anymore. Right. So a little bit different. Right. Whereas with an artist that I don't have any connection to, they'll just be like, well, yeah, they're an asshole, but they made me something so cool. Fuck them. Right. A little bit different. Right. But with friends, it's like, I don't want to be associated with this person anymore. So the guy that did my EP art for my music was a legend, charged very fairly for his stuff and for the repeat commissions. Dude really appreciated the support. Would give me extra free revisions and stuff so we could get exactly how I saw it. Yeah, see, that's what this artist is doing, like free revisions and everything like that. Because that's like the package that I ordered, right, with them. And it's pretty good. I'm liking their stuff so far. Yeah, so Crit, let me send you that. It's not finished. That is not the finished design. All right. That is just where we're at so far. There's a few adjustments that we're making, like moving the horns so they're more oni shaped as opposed to devil shaped. The ears so they're actually like against the head and stuff like that. But like that's it so far, right? And we're still working on it and coming up with more. But I'm gonna be fucking adorable. I'm gonna drink more of my drink. My throat is drying out again. Also, is the music too loud, too quiet? Am I too loud, too quiet? Is anything being double audioed? Can you hear the music through my microphone, anything like that? Any audio issues? All right. Saying that like you aren't already the cutest of cutie. Oh, no. Kenan, Kenan, I have you on Discord, right? Let me try and find you in here. Zoom back. Kenan. It's the cute dog with glasses, right? Hard to tell people yelling in my ears in Discord. Fair. Yeah, we on Discord. Haven't talked there in a while. Yeah. But it's the cute dog with glasses, right? Yeah, we haven't talked on here since 2023. December 6th, 2023. That's me, yeah? Alright. So your name on there is just K9, right? Cute dog glasses. I'll show you the design. Again, not the finished design. This is just where we're at so far with it. Okay. There. Now you can see it. You guys are the first to see that one. I want your opinions. What do you think? Am I going to be absolutely adorable or what? Because this artist saw both of my old ref sheet. Oh, holy damn. Yeah. They saw my old ref sheet and then like the one that I currently am using for this design. Right. And I was like, yeah, be creative with whatever you want. This is the old one. It might have some details on it that you might like. And this is the current one that I've got. And yeah, and they took both designs and they mixed it. I was like, I was not expecting this. The only thing that I'm unsure of, I kind of like it, but I'm unsure of, is if it being a twin-tailed coat because I wanted like the coat to kind of swing to one side for asymmetry. The opposite of where I've only got the one sleeve because I've even only got one sleeve on this. But I actually kind of like the twin tail. I'm not gonna lie. It gives me a little like I'm a fancy pixie kind of thing, but I'm not. That's fucking dope. Hell yeah. So yeah, that's where we're at so far. And again, it's not finished. It's not finished yet. And I still need to bug them about little detail things that aren't as important at the moment. So yeah, I'm going back to having a crop top. Wasn't anticipating that. We were talking about goggles as well, of which they saw. I was like, yo, it's fucking hilarious that you mentioned goggles because my original design, like the original design, had goggles, and then I showed them that. They're like, oh, that's crazy. But then I was like, yeah, it's a little bit too much, and like, there's also a mask that I'm gonna have, like a half mask type thing. Very cyberpunky is what we're going for. Oh yeah, I can see the coat tail like counterbalancing the sleeves, but also the twin tail still looks damn good. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like I'm kind of cute from the waist down too. So, and I'm wearing shorts. I don't know about shorts because I don't wear shorts in real life, but at the same time, it's my VTuber model, not me, and I could be adorable. So, changes be making me have to update the chibi maybe. Hey, let's go. St. King Vaughn, hello. Wait a minute. Is this isn't my Vaughn, right? This is a different Vaughn. Because I don't know if my Vaughn has me on TikTok. Does he? If not, hello. But yeah. Yeah, sure. Maybe I'll bug you to update the chibi for me. I don't know me. Hi. Hello. Hi. Hi. Hello. Hey. Howdy. Bonjour. Hola. Also, I love the glitch stuff. Yeah. So that's the thing. Like, because I'm a glitch demon. And like, I was like, yeah, like hologram. And they were like, hologram's cool and all, but let's try this. And they just kind of set that out. I was like, yo. Okay, that's even better than hologram. But it's also going to be hologrammy. So it's like translucent. Do you have any Huz? Kowalski analysis. I'm too old to know what that is. Yeah, boy. So I think it's really cool though. And we're just mixing some of the design stuff. They added a few other things. It's like, what? A girl? Do I has a bitch? Nah, I ain't got no bitch. I can get bitches, but I ain't got one. If that makes sense. I was engaged, bro. Then I was like, maybe not again. And then I tried again, and she was absolutely perfect. But she was like, yeah, I'm not. I think I hopped into the relationship too quick. I don't think I'm ready for one. And I'm like, no, I completely understand, right? And then we're still friends, which is nice. I got closure, and I remained friends with them. So she's absolutely perfect. So you know who you are. I doubt you ever watch my content, but hey, if you do, just know you're perfect. Friend zoned? Not even really friend zoned. Because like we're a little too old for that. If that makes sense. Hey, thanks for the follow, homie. I appreciate it. Yeah, we're a little bit too old for friend zone shit. It was more of just like she was like, I'm not ready for a relationship, and I've had a lot of fun type thing, and it's like, okay, yeah. And then she was like, she gave me full closure and everything. She was like, it was nothing. I was like, did I do something? Like, I'm sorry. She's like, no, it was nothing you did. It was just like, I feel like a little bit too soon after my previous one, and I'm not quite over that. And I was like, all right, cool. Oh shit, devil's here. I'm talking about another girl. What do I do? Hey, what up, girl? But no, we're a little bit too old for friend zone shit. It was more of just like, yeah, like we remain talking and, you know, send each other memes, shoot the shit, ask each other how everything's going. But yeah. Now she's cool though. How old am I? I am 29 in 11 days. Unless you want to count today as still yesterday, in which case it'd be 12 days. The 14th. So, yeah. Nah, and she's 34. So, we're not really into like the high school drama bullshit. So, you got engaged 2 times? No. I only got engaged once. I dated a girl after the engagement. So, because that was my high school sweetheart I was engaged to. Which, you know, obviously will always have a place in my heart type thing, right? Like, there's no way we're getting back together, right? But if she needed me today, I'd be like, yeah, what's up? Like, I'd go lend her a hand. I haven't spoken to her since December of 2020, right? I have nothing against her. But, like, she decided that, you know, she wanted to kind of cut things off. And I'm like, you know what? That's cool. That's fine, right? If you got to do what you got to do to heal from this breakup, you know, whatever, But if she were to need me, you know, like I was raised to help out people, you know, and like, do you like any woman currently? Well, not really. Like, not in like a romantic sense. Like, I have friends that I'm like, hey, we're cool, and like the way I see it, like, I'm not one for hookups or anything like that. You know, like that, to me, that's very like when I was a kid type thing. You know, like a teenager type shit, or like early 20s. But like, I don't know. I don't got that drive in me to just try and like hook up with random chicks. So like, if anything, it'd be like friends, but it's like with benefits type thing. It's like, all right, cool, because I'd rather sleep with someone I trust rather than a stranger. And I'm not the kind of person to let like, hey, we had fun together, get into ruin stuff, you know. So, Devil's sitting here like, his boys talk about other girls. I'm like, yeah, no, I know. Devil is she's one of my bitches I was talking about. Devil's a cutie. Lives on the other side of the fucking country from me though. But yeah, no, I don't got no issues with the whole friend zone shit. I'm like, I don't know, I'd rather be friends with someone. And man, y'all just like dropping all the things on me today. All these channel point redeems on Twitch. I don't know, it's someone I trust, right? So my bad. No, my bads, man. You all good, dog. No worries, bro. But no, like I don't know. The chick I dated, it was last summer, right? Yeah, what up, girl? How's your date been, Devil? But yeah, the chick that I dated last year, her and I, we're still chill, we're still cool. She's just like, she was gonna be moving. She was also had like, she wasn't ready for a relationship because she realized she got into one too soon after what happened in the previous one. And she was like, yeah, it's not that she didn't feel, it was nothing like, oh, unsafe. It was more of nothing bad happened to her. Let's just say. And I was like, yeah, I completely get that. So like there were certain topics that were like a little sensitive for her because, you know, something happened to him. So yeah, she was like, I don't think I was ready. And I'm like, that makes sense. Like, I get it. You know, like there's more to it than just like, yeah, I just don't want to date you. Was she hot? Bro, have you ever played Zenless Zone Zero? Okay. Jane Doe. Literally 1-to-1. No? All right. I need you to just go onto Google real quick and then search up ZZZ Jane Doe. All right. And like shape and everything the exact same, which was hilarious because my one buddy asked me why that's my favorite character, or he was like, yeah, that makes sense, that's your favorite character. I was like, what do you mean? And he goes, well, you know. And I was like, because she's like a dummy mommy look. And he goes, no. I was like, because she's an authority figure in the game. And he goes, no. I'm like, because she has a very fast play style. He goes, no. I'm like, okay, then what? He goes, she looks identical to your ex-girlfriend. I was like, oh yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I didn't even see that before, but yeah, that makes sense why it's my favorite character. Because I was like, dang, she is bad. Yeah. And like literally, like, obviously doesn't have mouse ears and a mouse tail, but like, or rat. She's a rat. Doesn't have those obviously, but like same body shape and everything. Very similar hair, right? Half native. She was super cool. She was awesome. So yeah, it's literally what she looks like. Like same like body shape and everything. And my buddy said that to me. He was like, yeah, it makes sense. She looks identical to, like, pretty much looks the exact same as your ex. I was like, oh, yeah, that makes sense. Am I attractive? Not at the moment. I look ugly as shit. I can bring up a photo, though. Do I have any saved on my computer? Yeah, no, I'll just bring up fucking Facebook. Just do that. Easy way. Go to the Fake Buku. Don't lie. No, I'm not ugly. I think I'm average. But some people think I'm pretty. And I'm like, all right, cool. Profile picture. Can I do a close this and then bring this to right here? Then I can do, oh, I can just use my, why am I not doing my little things that I like to do? Screen on. Does it not show it? Of course, screen group doesn't have the display capture turned on. Oh, I know why it doesn't have display capture turned on, because I have a new display now. That would be this monitor. Oh, that's not correct anymore because it's not 1080p. It's a 4K monitor. Let me just adjust this. Unlock. And, oop, I mean, I ain't ugly, but was that you? Yes, that is me. You can tell it's me because it's Trash Boy, also known as Trash Mouse. And then this is my other profile picture. That's like my current one that I'm using because why the hell not? But I'm just some goofy looking native dude. That's all. Yep. I look dumb as shit. But yeah, that's me. So, do you like guys? They have to be prettier than me when I used to be the prettiest boy ever. Uh, here, I'll pull up an older picture of me. Like when I was like a pretty boy rather than a fucking caveman. There. Oh, that's super zoomed out. Look. Oh god. Whatever, you saw it. Uh, photo, album, profile. I got my ugly photos, and then I got this one, and then yeah. Ugh. You good looking? Thanks, man. Appreciate that. But yeah, they have to be prettier than me. That back when I used to be a pretty boy. So I'm very picky. Like if boys are blue and girls are red, I'm a very red purple. All right, but still purple. Also, Devil totally said something. As good, how's you? I'm doing pretty okay. You missed me ranting for 45 minutes, but that's all good. All right, zoom that back out. Toss this back over onto this monitor. Close that, open that, grab that, close this. Project onto main screen. That way I can just look forward at you guys rather than looking up or looking to the side. Yeah. That was me back in the day though. That was 2021. So that was only a few years back. But now I just look like a caveman. I'm debating going back to it, but I don't know. I kind of really like my long hair now. So, but it's a pain in the ass some days, you know? So it gets to be a nuisance. So, how's your Canada day? I just chilled, dude. Another day of the week. I don't care. I used to have long hair. Hell yeah, dude. When I curl it, hell yeah. Oh, cut. Yeah. Well, see, what's really funny though, the ex-fiance I was talking about, right? When we were back in high school, right? Because we got together when she was 17 and I was 15, right? I think it was about like 6 or 7 months into our relationship. Like my hair used to go halfway down my back, right? And I overheard her talking with her friends, and what? 28 and 16. What? That's creepy. Anyways, there was a 2-year age difference, 18 and 16. Oh, yeah. But yeah, so she was 2 years older than me, right? And we got together back when, again, we were both minors and we didn't really give a fuck because, you know, this was the early 2010s before everyone became like annoying pieces of shit about everything. Like, oh, you're a predator now because the person you've already been dating for a year is now a minor and you're not. It's like, yeah, but we're both in the same high school. And also she's the older one. I'm the dude, you know, like that kind of. She was a real life lolly though. Like she was super cute. Like she's still fucking super cute. Anyways, she'd mentioned to one of her friends about something like liking shorter hair, right? And like I don't care, right? Like I to me it's like whatever, right? It's just hair, it can grow back, right? And so I was like, oh, it'll be a cute little surprise, right? So I cut my hair, right? And then she saw it, she was like, oh, and I kept my hair cut until 2020 when her and I split. And then I still had my hair like short until I want to say 2023. I was sitting there, I'm like, why the fuck do I still have short hair? Like, I loved having long hair. I only kept it short because she liked short hair. Bet I'm going to start growing those out. So it's been like, I don't know, like 2 years and it's down to the small of my back already. So, well, about 2.5 years probably. But yeah, it's down to the small of my back and everything because, you know, you get native genes. Look better short, but if you like it, keep it. Yeah, see, that's the thing though. Like, I do like the short hair. It's also a lot less maintenance. But like I missed having long hair, right? And that's the thing. So I'm thinking of like maybe I'll trim it just a little bit, you know, get rid of like the dead ends and whatnot. And then because like normally I style it more of like a. You ever watch The Witcher or played the games? You know how like Geralt has his hair? That's normally how I have my hair. Like right now it's in a bun. I look like shit, but I've also been like painting all day, and then when I was done painting, I went and did a bunch of volunteer work over at the neighbor's place, doing a huge clear out of a trailer, and then helping them with like moving stuff in their backyard and like moving a bunch of wood, and then just a pain in the ass, right? Long day. So I had to put my hair out of the way, and I'm just gross. So have you played Warhammer? I've played a single game of Warhammer in real life. My buddy who has been playing Warhammer since he was a kid got really pissed off that I beat him. I was like, well, you clearly just stonewall shit. And he goes, what? I'm like, you're just a giant wall of death. And he goes, well, that's how this army plays. I was like, you made me the Nurgles. Would I not be the giant wall of death? And he's like, well, yeah, but like you didn't push out, so I had to push in. And I was like, you didn't realize the terrain? Like I literally just Sun Tzu'd your ass, bro. Like I art of warred you. I drew you into a pincer. Like why would you get yourself surrounded by a Nurgle army? And yeah, he didn't want to play me after that. So we swapped to playing D&D. Yeah, that was my first time. But mind you, I also played like a lot of war games. Like I played a shit ton of Civilization back in the day. So yeah, because he taught me on how everything worked and everything. I was like, oh, okay. So I just paid attention. And he gave me the Nurgle so I'd have an advantage. Great. And he gave himself a handicap. But still, he was like, I'm going to win. Right? And I was like, yeah, no. Like you just walked yourself into an ambush pretty much. Why would you do that? You can see the board. Right? I was like, I've been playing like Civ and like Age of Empires and pretty much any other war type game that you can get on a PC since I was a kid, dude. So, do I have a job? Technically, yes. This is my job. Not that this is like a huge following or anything, but like it pays my bills. And I've also am in a very fortunate situation right now where I got a lot of money back in tax returns. And I mean like a lot. Like it was 3/4 of my wages from last year. And I was working a full-time job. So because I hadn't done my taxes in 9 years. And I still have 3 more years to file that I haven't done. So I've only filed 6 of those years. And yeah, so like right now I don't really need to worry about anything. But I'm just waiting on, yeah, well, I'm in Canada though. It's a little bit different. The IRS isn't coming after me. It's the CRA. And they're like, oh, we owe you money because we overtax everybody. So if you don't claim it, it's fine. But the IRS was like, you're short like $10. We're going to spend $10,000 trying to get that $10, you know, or some shit like that. So wait, what country are you in? Canada. Good old US of A's hat. So same? Oh, I'm sorry, brother. I'm so sorry that you have to live through this shit that we do. All right. Okay. This is a bad country to live in. But yeah, so I mean I live in Canada. That's what I'm saying. I'm sorry. I live here too. This place sucks. I want out, but I can't because I help take care of my disabled parents. So not a thing I can do. But yeah, so streaming is what pays the bills, and then I also got that big tax return. Still got 3 more years to file. The government still owes me just under $2 grand. But I'm wondering where the fuck that is. And that's pretty much like my bills for like the next like year, pretty much. So I'm still looking for something part time though, because I like getting out of the house and doing stuff. Like I like going for walks. I like going hiking. I like doing volunteer work. So I was like, yeah, I might as well just grab something part time, and that way I'm out of the house and doing something, and also bringing a bit of extra like supplemental money so I can start like some more savings. You know, you can never have too much savings, right? Mind you, I'm just also betting on winning the lottery. So I mean, there's that too. But yeah, I'd just be vibing. I'd just be chilling. What content do I usually do? It really depends. So I got so many channels, bro. So like this one, Trash Mouse, right, is like VTuber stuff. And like if you look at like my 2 pinned videos that are on my account, those are my introspective videos. They're full length videos, the same as the ones that are on YouTube and Rumble and Odyssey, but you know, YouTube. Also, to everyone that's in the other chats, you guys can clearly see that there's a symbol there. That's who I'm talking to, right? But yeah, bet. So I've tried getting into like doing introspective videos, and I really enjoy doing those, like telling my life story type stuff, like things that I've experienced, like things that I've gone through, and relating it to anime and why. Like the first one was like why anime is important, right? It allows us to like connect to something, right? And it gives us an outlet, right? And then the other one was like you know, coming to terms with like I don't know, like love and art and type shit, and then like understanding. I don't really technically remember. It's like pretty much understanding that you can fail, all right, and don't be afraid to fail, right? And you need to experience things. So, but then I also do like the funny dumb shit. So, what anime do I watch? It really depends on what I'm feeling. Like, I just finished watching Lazarus. That was pretty good. Windbreaker was pretty decent. Season 2. Fire Force. there's this slime anime, but it's not the slime anime. It's like a witch that was like killing slimes for 300 years or some shit. That one's cute. I'm reading Berserk right now. That is on my list. I really gotta. I know enough about it to get by, but like I've never taken the time to sit down and read it because I know that you're supposed to read it. I know you're supposed to read it because like the animes do it no justice apparently. But like I feel like the definitive way to watch it if you're going to watch it is the old anime, right? So maybe I'll get around to that. But like my watch list is fucking crazy. There's so many things that are coming out this month though that I'm like, oh no, I'm not gonna have any free time. Oh no. Yeah. And like my favorite anime is Cowboy Bebop because I watched it at the right time in my life. They can't finish the anime. They can never do it right the first time anyways. So oh yeah, I know. It's because the mangaka died. Yeah, I know that. But yeah, and then my IRL account, it's Trash Boy, right? BOI. That is mostly just me talking about like paranormal stuff, cryptids, theology, demonology, like ghost spirits, aliens, conspiracy theories, that kind of shit. Some history in there, like my own practice, all that kind of thing. And then I've got Horror Floor, which I'm going to be restarting hopefully soon. And that's like horror narration of like green text, but not like I'm not an AI reading it, right? It's actually going to be me doing it. I need more hot animes. I've finished all the ones I was watching. Fair. Then what else do I got? I got Trash Tech, which is where I did like some tutorial stuff. It's a little older now, but like all of it should still work. What else do I got? Trash Assets. That's just like pretty much where I put my stuff that is for Ko-Fi, because I make like free assets for people. Like even the eyes that I've got right now. Well, the pink one on this side, that one's for me only. But this one over here, that's part of a set that people can grab for $1. Or if someone's like, I really want it though, and I don't have $1, I'm like, all right, I'll send it to you, whatever. Do you stream on Twitch? I am currently streaming on Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok. So yeah. And then what else do I got? Oh god. There's Para X Investigations, which is where I'm gonna be doing all my ghost hunting shit, because I've got over $1,000 in ghost hunting equipment I want to use. Hey yo, it's the Nerd Boy. What up, BB? What up, bitch? You missed 45 minutes of me ranting. How many viewers? I got no fucking clue, dude. I don't pay attention to numbers. I don't care. I have fun. Like, I realistically give zero shits about how many viewers I've got. Which is how you should do it, honestly. Your viewers, here's the way I see it. My viewers are the people that show up. I don't care about the number. Am I the only one talking? No, BB's in chat. He's right there. And then Devil was in there. And she said, I need more hot animes. I finished all the ones I was watching. Then BB said, hey yo, it's the Nerd Boy. How are you doing today, brother? I've had a day. I had quite the fucking day. Yeah. BB Floyd. That's my boy. That's one of my Twitch moderators, actually. You should be able to see it off the side right here. It's a mixed chat. So yeah, BB's on Twitch. Yeah, he's my Twitch mod. My day has been, I woke up, I hopped in the shower, I got out of the shower, I looked at my dad, I'm like, all right, let's fucking go. And then we had to go do a bunch of painting, and we were there for like 3-4 hours. And then I came back home, I sat down, had a glass of water, got back up, went down the street, went to go help the neighbor with doing unloading of a trailer, moving a bunch of wood, moving a bunch of garbage and stuff. A lot. And then I came home, and then I chilled, and then I just saw a bunch of fucking stupid shit on Twitter, and then I was like, I have to stream tonight. I have to bitch about this. I'm also running off like an hour of sleep. So, yay. Have I ever been arrested? Define arrested. I have never been taken to jail, and I've never been charged with anything. But I've been in the back of a cop car a lot of times. I was always brought home, but I was also a kid. So it was pretty much one of those things where like you get brought home and then they go and they talk to your parent, right? And I was like, oh, okay, blah, blah, don't do it again. Yeah. Then my dad turns, looks me dead in the face and goes, don't tell your mom. And I'm like, gotcha, Dad. Because my dad did the same stupid shit when he was a kid. So yeah. Busy day, my dude. Needs a burrito and a monster. I'd be down for that. so down for a burrito and a monster, but I shouldn't be spending money. I got to start saving money because the government still owes me just under $2,000, and they haven't sent it yet, so I'm a little bit concerned about that. Have I ever been beat up? Oh, hell, fuck yeah, dude. I've got my ass kicked so many times. Mind you, I've kicked a lot of ass too, but I have 6 brothers, okay? Like, getting my ass beat is kind of a thing, but I used to get in, like, it sounds so stupid, because I was, like, 12 when I joined, but I was in a gang, right? But it was, like, originally 2 schools that were fighting, and then they called in their friends. I was one of those friends from a different school. And then people get their older brothers involved, and those older brothers get their friends involved, and then they get their friends involved, and then it devolves into something crazy. And, yeah, I've gotten stabbed once because of that, and then I think the last actual fight I was in, though, I was 15, and that guy kicked my ass. Holy did he ever kick my ass. I gave him whiplash because I kicked him in the face, but I don't count that as me winning the fight, even though that was the last shot. He says I won. I said I didn't. And he was like, what makes you think that you didn't win that fight? You landed the last shot and the fight ended. I was like, yeah, I told you I was done and you kept choking me. And I was kind of pinned on the ground. My foot came next to my head and I kicked you in the face. That's all. That was the only shot I landed on you, dude. So, yeah. Have I ever beaten someone? Yeah, I've gotten in lots of fights. Like, I grew up in a very tough end of town. So, my town is known for having multiple ghettos. So, yeah, not good, not good. But yeah, I've been in lots of fights. I've won lots of fights. I've lost lots of fights, you know. Knock on wood, I haven't been in a fight in 14 years. So, don't plan on doing that again. That was half my life ago. Now, the difference is, it doesn't count as a fight if you get jumped. Because if someone jumps you, well, that's like Pokemon. I played that game, all right? That's a random encounter, all right? That means that if you kick their ass, you can now rob them. I mean, when you think about it, that's a random encounter, man. Like, I need to get some experience points. And in this case, it's whatever in your wallet. Plus, I'm taking your ID, so I know where you live now. So, ever been jumped? Lots of times, yeah. What guy hasn't been in at least one fight? You'd be surprised, BB. Lots of guys haven't been in fights. I'm like, wow. Cool sleep. But, nah, I'm just some dumbass. I say shit. I don't care what people think. And then if they want to start something, I'm like, I ain't gonna fight you, but I mean, if you want to start something, I mean, I'll finish it. Like, I'm not a tough person by any means. Or, sorry, I'm not a strong person by any means. I'm tough, though. You can keep hitting me. I'll just keep getting back up because I'm stubborn, right? So, I don't think that I'm, like, a really cool guy or something. No, I'm just fucking stupid, right? My fear response is always fight, not flight. Because I'm stupid, not brave, just stupid. My brain's first thought is, all right, I'll fucking hit you, right? Like, but I don't like doing that. I enjoy violence too much, but I don't like it, if that makes sense. Because to me, it's really thrilling, right? But I don't like being like that. So I try to avoid it at all costs. But if need be, I guarantee that my brothers are probably bigger than whoever I'm getting in a fight with. So, because I'm the smallest of all my brothers. And I'm not the youngest. I'm just the smallest. So, that's my way of looking at things. I need to be able to beat up people. And even though it sounds fucking weird, my older brother is legitimately built like a Greek god. So, hey, thanks for the follow, him. I appreciate that. Yeah, my brother is literally built like a Greek god. Like, we worked in construction together, and then when we got home, he would work out. So, like, bro is just jacked. So, and I've held my own against him. Not in an actual fight, we're like wrestling and stuff. But, because, you know, we're just, you know, when you drink enough beer, you're like, you want to fucking wrestle? It's like, hell yeah. And then you end up wrestling, right? And then he was like, how the fuck? And I'm like, yeah, are you done? He goes, oh, yeah. I'm like, he's like, how are you not tired? I'm like, because you were doing all the work, dude. I was just keeping you from choking me out. So, we were done for now? He goes, yeah, I need a minute. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm going to go drink my beer now. Is it fine if I go to bed? Of course, bro. Bro, you're allowed to do whatever you want. You ain't confined to this chat, bro. You can do whatever you want. I appreciate you being here and chatting. It's been nice. Love your avatar. Thanks, homie. It's going to be changing really soon. How's your day been, though, him? All right, see ya. Take it easy, brother. I appreciate the follow and hanging around and chatting. It's been cool. Oh, of course, brother. Of course. I try to stream most days. I'm going to be reevaluating my schedule. It's probably going to be like Monday, Wednesday, Fridays. But as of right now, it's tentative every day but Sunday. Usually 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So, yeah, him. I'm going to be, I was talking about it earlier. I've got a new model design coming. We're right now working on the ref sheet, and then I'll be going live 2D as opposed to being 3D. I will be flat, but I will be really cute. So I was like, fuck yeah, let's go. Everyone's gonna be like, oh, but what about the eyes? Are they gonna be cute? I don't know, man. Like, I don't know. We haven't even decided on the eyes yet. The eyes are probably gonna be the same concept as this, though, right? Where like I have like the robot-y eye, and then I got the normal one. But I'll see what they want to do, because my artist is fucking phenomenal. But yeah, it's been a good time. Also, thank you for sharing the live, Dara. Appreciate that. Is it Dara or Daref? I'm not really good at speaking. I'm just kind of retarded, dude. I like that it says that I have -1 subs, though, when I know I've got 5, which is so weird to me. The widget is broken. But yeah. Moisty, I can drink some fucking moisty. Open up the fucking game or stuff. Drink a moisty, man. But yeah. Oh, brother. Oh boy, oh boy. Yeah, I don't know how long I'll be streaming tonight, though, because I've got to be up in... I don't even want to think about that. No. I got to be up soon. Let's go with that. I got to be up in like 5 hours. So... means I should probably go to bed soon, but I'm not gonna. I'm already running off only a single hour of sleep. No big deal. Damn. Yeah, girl. It be what it be. I like that I added Devil to my like IRL TikTok. And then like we barely chatted there. I've got to sneeze. Give me 1 moment. Oh my god, I'm dying. What up? Mans is more busy than a beehive? Bro, you right? I'm really hoping, really hoping that, oh, thanks, man. Appreciate that. Really hoping that next week everything slows down and I can just focus on streaming. But I am kind of thinking like Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I don't know. What do you guys think about that? Just 3 days a week? But it'd probably be like longer streams. I was thinking like every day, but I'm like, I do still kind of want a social life. Because like I have a lot of people that want to hang out now because, you know, I have IRL friends. It's cool. But, you know, when I just like know life every single day, I mean, I can still know life. But like when I want to have a bitch over, I'm like, hey guys, canceling stream to get laid. It's like, yeah, maybe don't do that, you know? I don't want to lie and be like, I'm having technical difficulties. It's like, yeah, no, just be straight up. Hate my boss so much. Bro, why? What your boss do? Are they just stupid? Do they have, as the French say, the retard? You know? Is it like that? You can vent. We're here to gatekeep our community from stupid motherfuckers. 205, let's go, devil. And to not let people gaslight us. Yes, he has the retarded. All right, bet. Spill. It's tea time, baby. Let's go. Better be some fancy tea. But yeah, man, it is what it is. It be what it be. Oh, also, if you guys haven't seen it yet, go check out the interview I did. All right, go check it out. I posted in the Discord. Join the Discord. If you don't know how to join the Discord, if you are on YouTube, it is in the chat. If you're on Twitch, it is down below in the panels. And if you're on TikTok, go to my profile, go to my website, go to Discord. And then go watch it. Boost that boy's numbers up, and then you guys can learn more about me and my dumb shit. Because it was the first ever time I got interviewed about my content creation. So that was fun. And that's also my website right there. Trashmouse.card.co. But it's 2 R's and no M on com. Well, you can type in .com. It'll still work. But yeah. Trashmouse.card. Oh man, I haven't posted on there in a little while. Mind you, I haven't really posted on TikTok either. I haven't posted anything because I haven't been doing anything. But I've got this super nice setup now and I can't wait. Fairy. And then she was a fairy. It was a good interview. Oh, BB, you watched the whole thing? Honestly, like, Jack is such a good interviewer, too. Like, dude builds rapport with you immediately. So, he's a great guy. Him and I actually started talking, or he got me talking with another creator. So, we might be doing some paranormal discussions on stream once in a while, too, with that person. The collab more than likely in, like, August, I think they were saying, that they want to do it. But I'm going to get to sleep. Have a good one, homie. All right, I love you, brother. You go. Have a good schnoozle. And, yeah, considering that it's, what, 6 a.m. for you? Yeah. So you have a good night. And, You know, don't be a stranger. My music stopped again. Why you gotta do this to me? Huh? Where's my tab key? There it is. No, wrong shit. Where that? There. Papa Booey, motherfucker. Yeah, you said check it, so I did. Hell, oh, yeah, I should expect you to do that. You're BB. Of course you did. I honestly don't know how much longer you're going to be streaming. You know what? Let's give it another 10 minutes. 10 more minutes to stream. Because that'll be 2 hours. 2 hours stream. A little bit shorter than normal, but also I got to be up super early. So paranormal streams sound fun as fuck. Yeah, we used to do them all the time. We would have like discussions about different things. We'd watch videos and be like, okay, let's dissect it, break it all down. By the way, Devil, if you get Discord and you hop into the Discord server, we watch spoopy videos most weekends in the Discord server. We all just hang out in a call and watch it. So, I mean, join us, loser. And for you, it's not even all that late because you're 3 hours behind us. You're in the same time zone as BB. Discord scares me? Why? The boss ruined my day by laying me off for a week because I was defending myself. What the fuck? Bro, that sounds like an HR thing. We make fun of him 9 out of 10. Yeah, honestly. Most of it's like, yeah, that is very clearly a dude in a suit. Or it's just like, oh man, should I out us, BB? Should I out us for what we say when it's just us? All of us friends hanging out when we say the things that the friends say? We make inappropriate jokes. We say the bad words. It's crazy. Wild, bro. It's almost like when you're hanging out with friends and people are like, I could cancel you. I'm like, you can fucking try. I don't give a shit. I'm still going to say shit. I'm like, well, it was recorded that you said this in your Discord server. Yep. I stand by it. It was funny. Well, it could be perceived. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. Well, that could be taken in a very racist way. The friends that I hang out with are black and Mexican. If it's something that is demeaning to a black or Mexican, it's because they say the same shit about white and native, which is me. I mean, it's a fun time. This is good times. You know, it's called a joke, not a dick. Don't take it so hard up your ass. All right. Not me. You and Geki, I got proof with my own ears. Yeah, okay, BB. Yeah, as if you haven't said bad shit. No. But no, that's just how it is, man. Like, I don't give a fuck. It's fun. It's jokes. When did we become so weak that people get upset about words, bro? But yeah, him. That sounds like super shitty, really. I'm a good boy. I never do no wrong. Okay. 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 But yeah. But no, I'm sorry that happened to him. What the fuck was that alert? What was that? What was that alert? I swear I just heard an alert. Did you guys hear an alert? I swear I heard an alert. All good? Yeah. What was the alert? I swear to God. I swear to God. I heard. I swear to God. I heard Shuggy's voice. Was there an alert? Did someone do a thing? There's no Twitch events. No Twitch activity. No YouTube activity. There was no TikTok activity. What the fuck was that? The fuck was that? It is the fuck was that? You heard it though, right? Hold on. Yeah, there wasn't even... I don't think there was even like a sound alert that went off, was there? Well, it was an alert that caused sound, but it wasn't sound alert. I swear I heard like a girl voice, and I swear it was Shuggy. Could be wrong. But, oh well. Oh well. Whatever it was, thank you. Watch this like a merch alert or something like that, and it just didn't pop up on screen, but it made the noise. Oh well. It be what it be. Yeah, Devil, you gotta join the Discord. You gotta come hang out with me and call sometime. We just do stupid shit. We sometimes I play video games, sometimes we watch movies, sometimes we like watch stupid YouTube stuff. But usually every week we watch like spoopy. At least we try to. Oh man. Oh, BB, I gotta send you the revised design. It's not finished. It's not the finished design. All right. Upload file. There you go. All right. Let's catch up with chat real quick. Stream elements, wish list, blah blah blah. I am in the Discord, but too shy to say anything. Girl, you can still just hang out though. You don't need to talk. Fuck, Cam never spoke. And then she was like, I have a boyfriend now, and he doesn't let me use social media except for YouTube. And I'll watch your stream when it's on YouTube when I'm online, but I won't go on Discord, and I have to remove you from Snapchat, and I have to remove you from... And it's like, bro, what the fuck? Are you good? He goes, he has money. It's all good. I'm like, oh, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, okay. Latina, makes sense. Yo, can you look up? Can I like that? Why? I am confuzzled. Also, welcome, homie. Scowy. Yeah. Nah, not even good boy. It's more of just me being like, hey, someone made a request and it's not difficult. All right. Oh my goodness, it's adorable. I'm gonna die. Yeah, man. And that's not even like the finished design. We're gonna be changing the horns to be, instead of devil looking horns, it's gonna be Oni. I didn't catch that before. And then the mouse ears are gonna be actually like attached to the head, so they look like they're actually there. And we're not quite sure if it'll show in the hair or not, but we're gonna put like the elf ears. Still revising a few things, right? Still gotta add like the piercings to it and whatnot. But yeah, it's coming along. And that's just the front view. We have to also like do the side view, and then we have to make sure that all the revisions look good on the side view, then the rear view, and then we have the 3 different face views. And you know, the mask design that they came up with is very different than what I actually requested, but it looks fucking dope. So I think we're gonna go with it. So yeah, how's your day going though, Heads? What you up to? We're only here for another 4 minutes, by the way, and then stream's done because that'll be 2 hours, and I gotta be up in too soon. I don't want to be up when I gotta get up. My life sucks. But you know, you gotta help people out, so you gotta do the things, man. Grandma needs help, so I'm gonna go do it. All right. You might think I'm joking, but I'm actually going to my grandparents. Tomorrow should be the last day of painting, though. Should be. There's just a stairwell and then one more room, and then it should be done. And that's just it's just a square room. Super simple. Not like a million weird shaped walls with bulkheads and yeah. That's sweet of you. Nah, man. That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to help people out. The right thing to do, man. Devil is giving me bottom energy. I mean, bet. Yeah, she kind of is. But it's also because, like, you know, what up? Okay, devil. Again. I could figure out a way down there. You know that. I will spend the money to fly across the country. Anyways, my dude, if your 2D is seriously going to be that adorbs, I will cease to exist. Fuck yeah. Let's go. No comment. That's bet. See? Yeah, you were right, homie. You got this. You understood. Him understood the assignment. He's him. All right. Bro was like, that's a fucking bottom. He's like, I can top. Yeah, I'm a switch. Okay, so you're a bottom with extra steps. Gotcha. All right. Anyways. Bro just drops the sunglasses like, fuck yeah. Hell yeah, bro. You know what up. Sky, what up? How you doing? You're joining super late. We got 2 minutes left in stream before I'm running away. And then I don't know if I'll be streaming tomorrow, but I will try to. But I'm thinking it'll be Monday, Wednesday, Fridays starting next week. I might include Saturdays, but I kind of also like, hanging out with people on the weekend. So it all depends. What you up to though, Sky? Having a good day so far? I've had a long day so far. Oh my god. But yeah, BB, that's the most of what the new design is going to be. And it's going to be cool. It's going to be awesome. And then we got the emo overhaul donation goal thing up there because for some reason the government hasn't given me like just under $2,000 that it owes me. And I was like, well, I'm going to need to pay that soon. Well, not yet because it hasn't actually been commissioned. We're doing the model before we do the emotes, but I want to make sure I have the money for the emotes, so it's going to be up there. And my birthday is coming up on the 14th, so might as well have something to kind of work towards until then. I know I'm late, but at least I'm not late that I missed the whole thing. You know what? Fair enough. Fair enough. There is a whole VOD. If you want to watch the first 45 minutes, it's just me ranting. It's great. It's great. She says, "Rar." Yep. Bottom. RAR XE. Anyways, I forget you just heard that. Happy birthday? Oh, it's not for like another 2 weeks, bro. But I appreciate it. Yeah. All of my attention. Anyways. Hey yo. Hey yo. But yeah, my birthday is the 14th. So I figured emo overhaul seems like a good plan because we're getting 27 normal emotes, 20 animated emotes, and then it'll probably be like sub badges and stuff like that. And then if I can get the following large enough, a lot of that stuff will also go over to I might get different ones actually for YouTube. So I might do that. Someone jingle some keys. Yeah, I'm kind of retarded, dude. But yeah, that's 2 hours. I'm sorry, guys. I am gonna have to call it because I gotta be up super early. Love you guys. I will try to stream tomorrow. I can't guarantee shit. All right. I really can't. So, but I'm thinking probably Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, and that'll be the schedule starting next week, and then we'll be good, right? And then I want to do like more like chatting streams. I enjoy doing like this was a fun stream. Like I like doing the chatting streams. I'm not gonna lie. Like gaming's fun, right? Like I really enjoy doing like Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time randomizer. Because guess what? I fucking love playing Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. And randomizer makes me use my brain just a little bit. Zenless Zone Zero is super fun too. But like there's no viewership with Zenless. And like I don't care about the viewership really. But then when you guys are talking, I can't keep up with chat because I'm playing the game. And then I feel bad. So it's like, I don't know, chatting might be the thing. And then like gaming will just be for like the Let's Play channel and whatnot. Yo, I didn't even mention that earlier when I was talking about my channels. I have a Let's Play channel. I'm gonna raw dog the shit out of it though. So I don't know. I want to like game off stream and not only game when I'm streaming. You know what I mean? Anyways, hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your evening, noon, night, day, whatever the fuck it might be for you. I don't know. I'm stupid as shit. You know, join the Discord. Check out my website to go and find all my socials. You know, if you're not already following / subscribed, you know, do that. What else? What else is all the things? Tell your friends and family that you love them, you know, remind them. You never know. You might be that last little straw that actually helped, or you removed the straw that was going to break their camel's back type thing. You know what I'm trying to say? You might be a hero without trying to be. Tell people you love them. I love you guys. Enjoy your parasocial relationship. And remember, do not let random tourists and normies gaslight you into thinking that they've been in the community the whole time. And gatekeep your hobbies so they don't ruin them. Lollies are in the VTuber community and they're going to stay because they're the reason that it's so popular. Unfortunately for some, I don't give a fuck. I love you. Bye-bye. Have a good time. Devil, you better not be a stranger.